Wait, what? Yo! Speedsters Lord Speed Shot Speed Force, and today we are here reacting to Marvel's Spider-Man story trailer, the cinematic, and the new gameplay trailer that came out yesterday. While you're here, check the like button, share, subscribe, and check out previous videos on the channel. Check the channels I'm subscribed to. I was at work yesterday when this happened, and I already was like planning on editing and uploading the Mortal Kombat X video that ended up coming out this morning. It took a while for me to go through that entire video. But, you know, I'm actually really excited to react to this because recently I also reacted to the Mortal Kombat 1 trailer. A lot of peak games are coming out. I know a lot of people are into Tekken 7. There's also Street Fighter 6 coming out. Budokai Tenkaichi 4 also got announced. Storm 5 is coming out this year as well. Again, like I just said, Mortal Kombat 1 and the PlayStation exclusive, the GOAT, Spider-Man 2. I did record like one Spider-Man video that I plan on uploading soon. I want to get through that game and Spider-Man Miles Morales before I end up doing Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2, Mortal Kombat 1 are like instant cops for me. Like I have to pre-order them, I have to play them like right when they come out so I can get the story before other YouTubers start, YouTubers that I watch start doing playthroughs on them so I could just like, you know, get into it. I don't mean to do a long intro. I'm just really excited. I have like a I have a re-uploaded video that I made back in 2021 during that PlayStation showcase of me reacting to the announcement trailer of Miles and Spider-Man, Miles and Peter fighting in the street, fighting those Craven goons, and the Venom was in the alleyway, man. That was like so hype, and that was so long ago. I remember telling my parents like, oh man, I need the PS5 by that time. Like I was trying, in my head, you know, I wasn't working, I was trying to like convince them to get it for me by that time, but I ended up having to do it myself. But yeah, I'm just really excited to get in here. What am I expecting to see? I'm expecting to see maybe Craven, because his voice was in the trailer, the last one. I'm expecting to see maybe some side villains. You know, Rhino was really prevalent in the Miles Morales game, so maybe we could see Rhino. And since this game is going to be Symbiote Spider-Man oriented, I did see Symbiote Spider-Man in the thumbnail. It would be cool if they're just going to show like random scenes maybe. I would just say it would be cool to see Symbiote Spider-Man chase down Shocker like in the Spider-Man animated series cartoon. Come back here, Shocker! I'll chase you to the end of the earth!
Please stop this madness.
Why does he look like that? He better like get upgraded once he starts fighting Spider-Man, because he just looks like normal man. I do not like that. Looks like normal Arkham thug. I know one thing, he got big arms though.
You grow slow in your old age, Sergey.
Bro, this dude's traps are crazy. That's Craven! Yo! That's what I wanted to see, man. That's what I wanted to see. Dang!
Shadow for hours, but you sense nothing.
You've been trailing him for hours.
Pathetic.
This is like a movie. This game's about to be the best Spider-Man movie. Wait, did he just snap his neck with one hand? And Craven's a hairy man.
I asked for an equal. And this is what...
Do you see Boyo's triceps? Bro, my triceps aren't even that big. I've been trying to do tricep dips every day, but I really need to do like weighted tricep moves. Like, look at that. You could barely even see my tricep. But, you know, you can see my bicep. But this dude's triceps are like coming off the side of his arm. That's crazy. I also like how they did the lion's eye, because it looks like they just put like dots on the side instead of putting like actual lion's eyes on the side, like how he has in the comics. I like how Insomniac does like modern takes of the character. Basically, that's what I like to see. Like, I really like Scorpion's suit. I know some people didn't like it because it was like mechanized, but I really like Scorpion's suit from the first game. I really like Electro, how he doesn't really have the mask, but he has like electric scars in the shape of the mask. I thought that was really cool.
Is what you find.
Sir, perhaps a new hunting ground.
Okay, so where are we? Ooh! Yo!
Light the fires.
That's cool because in Kraven's origin, he goes to New York to hunt down all the animal-themed people like Spider-Man. Actually, we saw more people. Like, there's more people that aren't really animal-themed here. Wait, who all comes up here? Black Cat, or her fine self. Prowler. Oh, Miles' his uncle. I hope he's a boss in here, or maybe he gets killed by Kraven. That would give Miles some motivation to beat up Kraven. Wraith? Wait, isn't that Yuri? Isn't that Yuri? I played the DLC, and I remember watching like a video explaining that she was going to be like this vigilante called Wraith that kills people. Okay, she looks clean. She looks clean. That's crazy. Got Tombstone, side mission villain. He's fine. Spider-Man. Spider-Man. I like how they're calling Miles Morales Spider-Man. I like that. Okay, Lizard. Is that the first time we're seeing a Lizard? Taskmaster? Taskmaster is just openly in New York. Okay, there's Shocker right there on the side and a Kingpin. Who's the... Oh wait, it was showing... Oh, it's showing locations and it's showing all the people in the prison. So it showed Rhino's in the prison and... Okay. Wait. If that's true, then that means that Shocker's not in prison, right? Yeah, that means that Taskmaster and Shocker aren't in prison. Or the Lizard. Or Wraith. Or Tombstone. Unless there's different prisons in New York, that means that they're not in the high security lockup.
Light the fires.
I'm gonna predict he's probably gonna kill at least one person on that list. One person's gonna die to Kraven on that list. I don't know who it's gonna be. Ooh, so it showed like that Kraven's like the apex predator of this jungle, even when to his own men. If I'm getting that scene correctly, that guy's like working for him that he killed?
This is sighted in Queens. Closing in now.
Queens. This is Queens in the first game? No, there's no houses like this in the first game.
The beast could be anywhere.
Wait, what? Yo!
No idea.
Yo, wait a second. Oh my, he said the beast should be right here. Are they talking about Spider-Man? I didn't know what they were talking about at first. Because I did see like the little basement door. I didn't know what they were talking about Beast because I know they like hunting down animal people. So I didn't know if they were talking about like Rhino. We did see Lizard on like their little thing. So I didn't know what they were talking about at first. But interesting. It's so beautiful. Let's continue.
You have no idea.
I like how the slimy look and then it goes back to it, but even then, even when it finalizes, it still looks like shiny.
Leave Connors alone.
Yo! He said Dr. Connors. They are after the Lizard. Whoa, robot dogs? What are we playing? Black Ops Zombies with the zombie dogs? Oh!
Want to hunt? I'll give him one he'll never forget.
Hey, got the Spider-Man 2099 slam. Come on. You compared. Would you just say Spidey? Sounds exactly like Sasuke after he found out that Itachi was a good guy. Like Sasuke, everything he said was like evil and mean and stuff. Remember when he stabbed Karin to get to Danzo? Man, this is Yuri Lowenthal, my favorite voice actor.
He's gonna wish he never paid.
I love Symbiote Spider-Man's voice. Kraven's gonna wish he never came to New York. Dang. Yo! Bring that back. God, Lee, what? He got the Luke Cage dragon kick. The bicycle kick, I mean, not the dragon kick. The dragon kick's the one that goes across the screen. Bicycle kick, man. I love the way the suit looks. It looks like... I don't know how to explain it. It looks like Slimy only on some parts.
The river.
And that looks really cool to me.
Not gonna make it in time.
Yeah, it looks like Slimy on the side, like on his ribs. Wait, switch to Miles. Is this GTA
The
5?
hunters tracked Connors to the Harlem Fish Market.
Lizard.
I'm on it.
Yo, what is that?
We don't have much time. Move.
That is insane.
Guess we'll chat
This
later.
gameplay is crazy. And the screen like slants and shakes. Oh my... Bro,
Kinky.
this has so much. They're showing a lot in this gameplay trailer. The game is supposed to come out like the end of the year, I think, so they will have to show a whole bunch to get people excited. Oh man.
They got here
Let me pause this to digest everything that just happened. We saw Symbiote Spider-Man, and he wasn't just fighting like Tobey Maguire Spider-Man or like Symbiote Spider-Man or like Spectacular Symbiote Spider-Man. He was fighting kind of like the Web of Shadows Spider-Man, one of my favorite childhood games to play. He had like slimy tendrils coming out, and he was like parrying. There's parrying in this game. We got like Batman Arkham parry, because in the first game, I never played Miles Morales, only watched Korea's Kenshin play it. In the first game, you could only like dodge and go into people's legs and like dodge bullets, like jump out of the way. But this game, it looked like he did like a slime shield thing, and they hit it, and then he hit the person like right after. It looked like instantaneous. So I'm assuming that this game has parrying. And the web wings. The web wings, that is crazy. Like, my first experience with web wings outside of the comics was like the Spider-Man Homecoming, the first one. Yeah, Spider-Man Homecoming, with Tom Holland. He had the web wings, and I think he also had the web wings at the end of Far From Home when he was fighting Mysterio. And you know, when I was younger, I really didn't like the web wings, because to me it didn't really seem like very Spider-like or Spider-Man. But now I really do like the web wings now, and to see them put it in the game. Like Miles, I don't know if it's only going to be like a Miles thing. That was insane. But yeah, web wings. You can grip your webs onto poles and like slingshot yourself. Like, he went so far. And the camera now slants and shakes while you're swinging to make it more immersive. That's it. It's insane, bro. And then there's lizards going to be in here potentially, or maybe just Dr. Connors. Either way, I like seeing more Spider-Man's Rogues Gallery. Sorry that I'm pausing it. This is just the most excited I've been in a long time for a trailer. Because, like, I know I reacted to the Mortal Kombat 1 trailer, and, like, I was excited for that. I also reacted to the Five Nights at Freddy's teaser trailer. It was okay, and Blue Beetle was okay. But this is just, like, this is a game that I've been waiting for so long. So long. The first game is so good. Like, that's my favorite version of Spider-Man. Hoping to see him in Across the Spider-Verse.
He's done for.
Okay, so now we're looking at the stealth. Ooh, so there's drones that stay up on top of the poles. You probably have to take out first before the people. Oh, wait! This is like Arkham! This is like the one thing from Arkham. Yo!
Look at those fish.
You can make your own web lines. That's cool. Instead of walking on like the poles and stuff.
Never saw it coming.
Okay, dual takedowns. I'm trying to, you know, I'm excited. I'm trying to see everything that's going on here. Okay. Wait! Did Boy just turn into Electro? I would love to see a boss fight between Miles and Electro. Give it to me, Insomniac. Give it to me. Electro breaks out of the prison, and you know, Peter's off doing something else. Make like a Venom mode Miles fight him. Not like Venom the Symbiote. I mean like supercharged. Maybe like the cells inside of Miles is like reacting to the electricity inside of Electro, and he starts like going super mode. That would be. But look, he like jumped up into the air and flew down.
How's the hunt going?
They also changed the gaming HUD. Was that a Kamehameha? What? Let me see that again. Let me see that again. He kind of looked like he was charging up that one blast that Flash was doing in the Suicide Squad trailer as well. But look at this. Bro! This game is beautiful. The animations are crazy. And having him do electricity like this... Oh my... Oh man, they're revealing so much. Instant pre-order, man. Even if it is $70.
Not well.
Dang. He could do a 4 takedown too, because Peter did a 4 takedown with the tendril slam, the symbiote, but he could do it too with the electricity. You could electrocute people around each other if they're around each other.
Connors tore through this place. He's out of control.
Whoa, why is there's a horror aspect to this game? It's kind of a little scary. The closest we got to this was like the Mr. Negative sections and that kind of stuff, but I don't know. Mr. Negative wasn't really scary, but this has like an eerie feel. This kind of reminds me of like when you're in the prison at Arkham Knight with Killer Croc and you're looking for him. Oh man. Okay, bring that back. I think you could see the lizard's shadow. And you see claw marks. Bro, they're treating Lizard like he's the Hulk, bro. Why is it going so fast? Wait. When he turns, yeah, you can see his shadow. You can see his shadow for like a split second. I love Miles' new suit with the red trim on the side. That's really nice. And I didn't even realize he had like his palm, not his palm, like the outside of his hand is red as well. That's really cool. And it divides up to his knuckles are black.
How'd you find me?
Follow the fish.
Who's that?
Toad's picking up Lizard's trail.
He's still eating.
That sounds like his friend from the
Catch him
first,
off guard.
the Miles Morales game. Genki.
Genki? Get
That's who
behind
Ned
me.
is based off of from the MCU. Ooh. What is that? Is that skin?
It's just his skin.
Ugh, the lizard's shedding. That means he got bigger.
Getting bigger?
Hungrier too.
Dang. Oh, wait. Bro, Peter's gonna be the villain. Peter's gonna be a boss fight in this game. That scene is clean, bro. What? Why he dropped down? He looked like a demon. He looked like straight out of Spawn or like the Netherrealm from Mortal Kombat. Look at this. Bro, I love the way they're treating the symbiote because, you know, in Spider-Man 3, Tobey Maguire's symbiote really wasn't tendrily. It just looked like a recolored version of his suit. And Venom in his movie didn't even do that either. They're like treating Venom, they're treating the symbiote like how Venom is treated in the Tom Hardy movie and in Web of Shadows, like I said. I really like to see that. Man. He looked like a straight monster.
Whoa. Hey, man.
How do we get to this point, though? I guess we have to wait for the game.
Any sign of Connors?
Yeah.
Oh, and it's moving! You can see it moving. The suit feels alive.
Spider-Man, I mean.
But the
You can see it moving on the back of his head.
Okay, I think I got a lock.
Genki, wait.
I love this original suit. People thought it was just going to be like a recolored
That wasn't me.
version of the advanced
neither.
suit, but it really is not.
I don't even have a stomach, so.
Okay. That's Lizard. He looks like a straight up dinosaur, man. I saw that long looking tail. It's a freaking raptor. What?
Go! Take him alive!
Oh man. Is this gameplay still? Oh, okay, it's gameplay now.
Can't lose Connors. Harry's dying, and he's the only one who can help. We won't.
Harry's dying.
You take the drones, I got the jet skis.
We're getting story snippets here. So Kraven goes to New York to hunt down some of these villains and the Spider-Man. In the post-credit scene of the first game, we see Harry in a tube with Venom all over him, most likely keeping him alive. And now Venom is out of that tube on Spidey. And he said that Harry's dying, and Connor's the only one that can keep him alive. So we don't even know the identity of Venom because remember in the first teaser, the announcement trailer, we saw Venom in the alleyway. So we don't even know like who is Venom in this because they could be Harry like the Ultimate Spider-Man cartoon series, or it could be Eddie Brock like in the live-action movies and the comics. So I don't know. I would want it to be Harry more since, you know, they built up in the first game that Harry, MJ, and Peter were like, you know, really close and friends. So it would be really cool to have Peter fight one of his best friends in college. And yeah, that's just really interesting. So Connor, they need Connor to help Harry stay alive because Harry's sick.
Cool if I borrow this?
Dang. It's cool to know that Peter at this time and whatever mission this is knows that
exciting.
Harry
Keep
is
it
sick
tight,
and in
man.
New York.
Watch out for those drones. Don't worry. They think I'm a friendly.
Oh, so Genki could hack stuff. Okay. Ooh, dang! This is crazy. You went from swinging and gliding in the city, and now you're fighting over water. This is insane. It's quick time event heavy, but I love quick time. Me personally, I love quick time events.
The East River is not a river, but in fact a saltwater tidal flat that Spider-Man is fighting on right now.
Imagine living in New York, like, there's just a drone shooting, and whoever's driving that's gone. That's sad. Got this fade run and he didn't even know.
I've got the metal murder bird!
Yo.
I warned you about going after Connors. Now this is on you.
Whoa. What you gonna do, Peter? I would love to see Peter, like, kill someone, and that's what makes him, like, take the symbiote off. To me, that wouldn't be, like, unredeemable.
This gunship won't quit.
Oh, wait. I didn't even notice. Peter could glide as well. Is that like a normal suit thing or a symbiote thing,
I'm right
though?
behind you. We'll take it down together.
I love this. Yo.
I got you.
I would love to be able to play as Venom in DLC.
No. Spider-Man has got defenses.
Okay. So yeah, that's what I was saying. That I saw that in the gameplay as well. Peter could make like slime shields. Yeah, they fell in the. This is the worst place to be for Spider-Man because he needs to web onto stuff. Wait, the lizard's in the water. Well, I was about to electrocute him. Oh, why'd I forget this kid could go invisible? Okay, that's cool. You know, the water effects are the worst thing in this trailer, but that's not even that bad because the water looks good. The water looks really good, so for the water to look like the least impressive thing, that's still crazy. Wait, so that was a cut? It's seamless transitions.
I know.
Yo!
Fly faster.
That is crazy. So, it's like a little mini game part of the mission. That is cool. Lizard is so big, man. He is like the size of Killer Croc from Arkham Knight. Yo! Better dodge that. Yeah, get on his back like you did Rhino in the first Miles Morales game.
Hold on.
Man, this is crazy.
Look out.
Okay. Yup, thanks. Just gave him brain damage or whiplash, either or.
What are you guys doing? Trying to take out that gunship. Can't get close enough.
Wait, what?
I can't.
Peter was yelling at him. He said, "What are you guys doing?"
Take cover. What are you guys doing?
Yeah, Peter was yelling at him. You could tell that Peter's a little bit more aggressive. You could especially when he was like, "Craven shouldn't have come to New York."
Turn it off.
Well, he's going to regret he came to New York. Bro, I love that line so much. I hope he says that like every single time. Oh, man, I'm excited.
Trying to take out that gunship. Can't get close enough.
Okay, Lizard's taking it out.
I'm one of them, remember? Bro, that's it.
Lizard took... Oh, this is like a little boardwalk. That's cool. Wait, Symbiote Spider-Man's right there. That's cool. You can see him. Woohoo! Wait, wasn't that Genki? Okay, they still need to find the lizard though. The suit's beautiful. I love the slimy effect on the side of the legs and the ribs. That is so cool. Wait. Bro. He wasn't even worried about him. He just like threw him to the ground. That's crazy. Look at that. And Miles is like, did he really just do that? Miles is like, did he really just throw that guy to the ground?
It's good, Pete. I saved the tracker.
Okay.
Let's go, man, before he gets too far.
No.
He's mine.
Ooh, okay, Dark Sasuke Spider-Man. And you can see the eyes are like moving.
So do I.
Ugh. Yo, the eyes are like slimy and moving.
Right? No. He's never like that.
Oh, Genki asked him how he usually acts. Woohoo! That's it. I mean, I'm fine with that. I did not expect that much. I expected when they said gameplay to be showing random stuff. Wait. I know I may be taking it a little bit too literally. It says be greater together, right? And it shows the symbiote taking over together. And then it shows Miles' electricity take away the symbiote. Miles versus Peter boss fight confirmed? I don't know what to say. I mean, I already had a long intro, and I already paused the reaction like a lot. So I feel like I've been talking a lot this reaction. It's just that I'm so excited, guys, and I kind of just let my excited part of myself overtake the entertainer reactor stuff. I usually try to be silent in like these newer reactions, but I couldn't hold it back, man. I'm so excited. What do I want to see in this game? I really want to see Symbiote Spider-Man like go crazy on the villain. You know, it did sound like that he wanted some revenge against Kraven. It sounded like he was really mad at Kraven, but like I'm not really here for that. You know, I like Kraven. I really do like Kraven. He's pretty cool. I never really watched anything with him in it or like played any games with him in it. But I really wanted. I wouldn't mind if Symbiote Spider-Man beat the mess and like random ones with Kraven, but I really want to see him chase like Shocker, just as a little reference to the animated series. Like I said earlier, it would be cool to see Electro come back and fight Miles. And another thing that is really cool is that Wraith is basically confirmed for this game. So I don't know if she's going to be like side missions or like a full-on boss fight, or I don't know really what powers Wraith has or what technology, like how she's going to be able to keep up with Miles and Peter. But it's cool to just know that there's like another vigilante out there that's like actually killing people. And will Symbiote Spider-Man actually have a problem with that? Because if you saw, like, he wasn't really too worried about all the stuff that was happening to the people. He was just kind of worried about catching up to Kraven and trying to destroy the drone. Like, he wasn't really saving as many people as like Miles was, for example, during all the QuickTime events in the cutscene. Ace Wash did send me the trailer and tried to have me watch it yesterday. I told him I couldn't watch it because I had to get like a first-time reaction today for you guys. He told me that Peter was He said Peter was killing. He said Peter was killing people. Whatever he said. I think he said Spider-Man. I didn't really see him kill anybody, but like most likely I know what he means. Like, I'm not going to say that like Ace was wrong. I know what he means because like in the beginning, let me go back. In the beginning of the trailer, when he's like fighting people in Queens, which that was beautiful. I didn't really say enough about that. We're getting like New York neighborhoods, not just like big buildings and run down apartments. You know what I mean? But yeah, all these combos right here, they're dead. Like, he is killing people. Look, slamming you against the car. Yeah, doing this. Look at this. Look, yeah, he's dead. He is dead. Look at that. We aren't built like basketballs. We're built like muscle, meat, and bones, okay? So look at this. If you hit that ground, splat, concussion, now you're dead. And look at this. On this lady, you know, equal hands. He pulls out the Spider-Man 2099 Miles Across the Spider-Verse slam. Look, grips her up with the tendrils, paws. What? And then has her behind his. My voice cracked. Has her behind his back, like this. Like this, okay? Has her like that. And then look. Boom! Dead.
He's gonna wish he never came to New York.
That's crazy. This move is cool. Look at like Groot from the first Guardians in the hallway scene when they were Ronin's ship. But look at this combo. Look at this combo. This dude's probably dead. He broke his ribs. He might have broke his chest if one of the legs got that high. Or probably like ruptured his kidney and that dude's just bleeding out right there. Look at that! No punches are being pulled. And I'm not talking about Andrew Garfield Spider-Man. I'm just saying. No punches are being pulled. This might be... Because this is my favorite version of Spider-Man. Like, this is my favorite version of Spider-Man. I'm not going to say, like, Peter Spider-Man. I'm not going to say like I'm not going to say this version of Miles is my favorite version of Miles, because I'm going to watch Across the Spider-Verse and play this game, and then I'll decide. But this is my favorite version of Spider-Man, and like him with the symbiote, even from this little game snippet, might be my favorite version of Symbiote Spider-Man. Like, I don't know, like it definitely, from what I've seen from right here, is definitely better than Tobey. It's definitely better than Tobey Spider-Man. I do love Spider-Man 3, but yeah, I just really want to see some cool boss fights. I do want to see better side missions. I do think that the first Spider-Man game was really cool, and I haven't played Miles Morales yet, but I do think the side missions were a little lackluster. I do like the one with Tombstone, but like finding pigeons, okay, like fetch quests are okay, but I do want to see like more boss side mission side quests, like Arkham Knight. Arkham Knight has some, like, no matter how much you hate on that game, it has some really good side missions, like really good side missions. There's like murder mystery, investigating. I know like Spider-Man isn't really known for investigating, but like have him like just have like one mission where he's finding clues and then he has to like find somebody and beat them up, you know what I mean? That would be like really cool. Side mission type characters that we could see. Hammerhead they already used in the DLC for the first game. I wouldn't mind Prowler being a main person or a side mission person. You know, maybe Miles could have a rematch with him from the Miles Morales game. But I'm not going to keep up more of your time. I'm really excited. Hope you guys enjoyed my reaction. Hope you guys are going to stay tuned and subscribe for my future Five Nights at Freddy's playthrough that I promised you guys back in my Five Nights at Freddy's teaser reaction. And also my upcoming Spider-Man and Spider-Man Miles Morales playthroughs that I plan on doing soon. I don't know if that's going to come before or after my 100th video though, but they will be done this year before Spider-Man 2 comes out. So I have until fall. I have all the summer, and I'm also going to be finishing Mortal Kombat X and starting Mortal Kombat 11 so I can get to Mortal Kombat 1. I'm just so excited for these new games. I feel blessed to, you know, be able to have a job and be able to work, to have the money to get the new system. Like, this is the first time I've had a system while it was still the new thing, and you know, new games are coming out for it. I'm excited, and only while don't forget to strike the like button, share, and subscribe. Check out previous videos on my channel. Check the channels I'm subscribed to, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching.